Every year, one day is set aside to call for increased awareness to the challenges faced by girls worldwide based upon their gender. In the past decade, more opportunities have opened for girls to have their voices heard on the global stage. And today marks the 10th anniversary of the International Day of the Girl. The United Nations theme for this year is Our Time Now. Our rights, our future. Joining us now via Zoom is Vanessa Retuerma. She is the Strategy Management, Impact and Learning Director of World Vision, one of the world's leading child-focused organizations. Good morning, Vanessa. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning,
Vanessa.
Paul. Good morning,
For
Paul.
over
Thank you for
60
having us
years, for over 60 years, World Vision has been helping thousands of girls, not only in the Philippines, but across the globe. Tell us a little bit more about these issues. Let's focus on that. These things that hinder girls worldwide from living the life that they want or need and from achieving their dreams.
That's right, Paolo. Despite the many advances that we have achieved over the years in advancing the rights of children and girls, unfortunately, there's a lot of issues still affecting girls around the world, and even including here in the Philippines. Globally, there's a million of children not being able to access education or even finish school, and they're subjected to engage into forced labor, early marriage, and even teenage pregnancy. In the Philippines alone, certain statistics have already shown that majority of the population that are not in school are children. No? Girls are more likely to drop out of school because of a lot of reasons. One of this is really early marriage, early pregnancy, and some of them are really just forced to, go to work early to help their families earn their incomes. And aside from these, we're talking about subjecting them to violence. No, data from the Department of Justice recently showed that there has been an increase of over 264% in cases of online sexual abuse and exploitation of children. And majority or a bulk of this number is affecting girls as young as 10 years old. So these are just among the realities that are being faced by girls, not just around the world, but even here in the Philippines.
Right.
That's why, and the
that's
celebration
closely
of the
tied to
10th
their
anniversary
gender.
of... That's right. Go ahead, Paula.
Yeah, I was just going to say that my reaction to that is that all of that is really just simply tied to their gender. Poverty, education, access to education, lack of education, cultural and religious barriers. We just spoke about, or we had a report just then about what's going on in Iran. What's your reaction to the situation that many girls are facing in places like Iran?
Yeah, I think it still underpins the necessity for us as global citizens to still promote and advance the rights of girls, especially in places where their rights are being subjected to a lot of violations. So globally, we still have to advocate for the advancement and promotion of their rights and fulfillment of their rights, because they're still not being able to enjoy even as basic rights as access to education or essential life saving services like access to clean water, access to health and nutrition services. So it really underpins the need for us globally to act together, promote and advance and protect the rights of girls around the world and even here in the Philippines, Paula.
Well, act together and promote their rights we shall through World Vision. You guys have a campaign called #GirlsCan, and from what we know, this aims to help at least 1,000 girls, to on this day. To tell us more, or rather tell us more about this, please.
Yes, thank you, Paolo, for allowing us to share about our Girls Can campaign. So this is basically in celebration of the 10th anniversary of International Day of the Girl, which really underscores the need for us to address the still many issues being faced by girls around the world and the need to promote their rights and empowerment. So World Vision's campaign on Girls Can is actually a response to this call by aiming to empower girls, Filipino girls, through our child sponsorship program. So we're inviting individuals to support this campaign of World Vision Girls Can campaign by supporting children having access to basic services like education, clean water, and health and nutrition services, and providing them the opportunity to develop their skills and contribute to their empowerment so that they can fulfill their dreams and become really productive citizens in our country, Paolo.
Right. As a father of three girls myself, I am fully on board something like this. How can people support this campaign? We certainly want to sort of pitch in and do our part. Is there any way that we can sort of pitch in and join this initiative?
That's good to know, Paolo. So if you're interested to support this campaign, just log on to our official website. It's www.worldvision.org.ph and register as a donor or sponsor. So by just donating a low amount of 25 pesos a day or 750 pesos a month, you can already help children and girls, especially in poor areas, to have access to basic education, clean water, health and nutrition, and really help them empower themselves and become part of this beautiful and rewarding journey of seeing the transition of the lives of girls transition from the stories of girls can't the stories of girl can. So let's help them become future leaders, change makers of their countries and drivers of good and growth in our country. So just amazing opportunity to be part of this rewarding opportunity to help girls across the country fulfill their dreams for themselves, Paolo.
Well, girls can indeed. Thank you very much, Vanessa Retuerma, World Vision Strategy Management Impact and Learning Director.